Hey friends, it's Corvo. Today, we're talking about something small but mighty. Saying no, not in anger, not with guilt, just kindly, clearly, and without shrinking yourself. Because saying no doesn't mean you're cold or unkind. It makes you clear, it makes you honest, and it makes your yeses mean something. So let's talk about what it means to say no and how to do it with love. If you ever said yes to something just to avoid conflict, or taken something on even though you were completely overwhelmed, you're not alone. We're taught that saying yes is the same as being kind, and that saying no is basically letting someone down. But here's the truth: kindness includes yourself. When we say yes to everything, we're often saying no to our own energy, time, and peace. Learning to say no is learning to trust that your boundaries matter and that real connection can handle honesty. Let's practice together. Because no doesn't have to be sharp. It can be soft, warm, and clear. Here are a few ways to say no with kindness. Thank you for thinking of me, but I need to pass this time. I'm honored you asked, but I don't have the capacity right now. That sounds lovely, but I need to rest. Each of these is a version of I see you, I care, but I'm also caring for myself. Guilt loves to pop in right after we say no. It whispers, you're being selfish, you're disappointing them. But guilt isn't always a sign that you did something wrong. Sometimes it's just a sign you did something different than what you're used to. You're allowed to make proper space for yourself. You don't have to burn out to be loved. When you say no to what doesn't serve you, you make space for what does. You become more present in the things that you say yes to. You show up as your full self, not just your stretched thin self. And you show others that boundaries are okay, that kindness and honesty can live in the same breath. So the next time you feel like saying no, I invite you to trust that inner nudge. Not every open hand is yours to hold. Not every request needs a yes. You're not mean. You're not cold. You're not letting anyone down. And you're just listening to your needs. And that's one of the kindest things you can do for yourself and for others. Thanks for being here. Take good care of yourself. And don't be afraid to say no gently. I'll see you next time.